I don't know about your family, but my mom told me not to waste anything. Waste not, want not, was what she would always say. We always had to flatten out the toothpaste tube and squeeze every last gob of goo out of it before we could throw it away. We ate what was on your plate. We made good use of any shoes or clothing we bought. And you can be sure that we got every drop out of the milk carton before we threw it away. And it turns out Mom's advice works really well for those who want to build a thriving affiliate business. Now, I'm not saying you're going to become the big dog in your niche just because you drink all your milk. What I am saying is that if you adopt an attitude to not waste a single resource, then you're going to find your business growing a whole lot faster than you ever dreamed possible. So let's start by talking about the big resource you don't want to waste. That's traffic. Every day you get traffic hitting your site, and every day the vast majority of this traffic clicks the back button and disappears into the ether, never to be seen again, right? So the first thing you need to do to avoid wasting any of your traffic is to capture as many of these folks on your mailing list as possible. Because if you just let them leave your site without joining your list, then you may be kissing hundreds or even thousands of dollars goodbye. Let's say someone comes to your blog to read an article. Then they hit the back button after they finish reading. Boom. Just like that, they're gone. And you can be pretty sure they're not coming back. But that's only if you don't capture your exiting traffic. How about when they hit the back button, you put a super irresistible lead magnet in front of their noses? Huh? That's the best way to squeeze every last bit of value out of your traffic. There's a really good tool called Catch-A-Monkey that makes this simple because it lets you redirect your exit traffic to any page you want. So if someone is reading a post on your blog about the dietary habits of pygmy monkeys, then when they hit the back button, you can toss up an offer for a free video on the same topic. Pretty slick, isn't it? Check out the resource section on the site for more information about how Catch-A-Monkey works and how you can use it to build your list fast. The second way to avoid wasting any traffic is to test and track your advertising campaigns so that you know what really works. All right, then you won't be throwing good money after bad or wasting time on ad venues that don't bring in targeted traffic for you. I've talked a bit about how to test and track your campaigns elsewhere, so I'm not going to overlap by talking about that topic in this video. Now, the third way to avoid wasting your traffic is to get your existing traffic to send you even more traffic. That's because any traffic generated by your existing prospects and customers is going to be warm, easy to close traffic. Sounds good, huh? So how do you get your existing prospects and customers to send their friends to you? Well, one method to get traffic from your existing visitors is to offer incentives if they tell their friends about your site. A super easy way to do this is by using Social Share Monkey, which lets you unlock a special gift for anyone who shares your content on Facebook, Twitter, or Google+. This easy-to-use web app is a great tool for kickstarting a viral campaign. Another idea is to start a viral contest where your visitors get an entry into the contest for every task they perform, which might include tasks like joining your list or posting about the contest on Facebook. A good tool to run this sort of multiple entry viral contest is Rafflecopter. Okay? Finally, you might also consider starting a rewards program where your customers get points every time they purchase products through your link. They can then exchange these points for products, for gift certificates, or maybe even discounts on products. So that gives you an idea of how to avoid wasting any traffic. Now, the next point. The second resource you don't want to waste are your joint venture partners, which includes vendors. A good joint venture partner can send you a lot of new traffic. They can help you build your mailing list. They can even give you some pretty sweet vendor perks. Don't waste these valuable relationships by taking them for granted, or you could miss out on a lot of valuable traffic or other benefits. Some of the most powerful ways to get warm leads flowing into your site are through joint ventures with influential people in your niche. I'm talking about things like swapping endorsements in your respective newsletters, doing webinars together, creating lead magnets together, guest blogging for each other, and sharing each other's content on social media. And these are just a few. There's a lot of other ways you can work together for mutual benefit. That's why these relationships are so important and why you need to be sure you're nurturing these relationships using the 2 tips I'm about to share with you. First tip, stay in touch with your partners even if you're not working together at the moment. This is a business where it's really easy to fall into the out of sight, out of mind trap. So keep yourself in front of your partners to keep the relationship fresh, okay? The second tip, be sure that any joint ventures you do with a partner end up being a good experience for them. If you do mess up something, Take responsibility immediately, apologize, and then fix it. You want to leave your partners with a good impression so that they're likely to work with you in the future and so that you have a good reputation in your niche. And that brings us to the next point. The third asset that you don't want to waste is your good reputation. As mentioned, you don't want to waste it when it comes to joint venture partners, but you also don't want to waste it when it comes to your prospects. This means you need to take seriously your number one job, which is to solve your prospects' problems. Okay? Don't even think about recommending a product to them that you wouldn't recommend to your best friend. Now, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I might just a little bit here. People buy from those they know, like, and trust. All it takes is you promoting a shoddy product just one time, and all the trust you built up will come crashing down around you like a house of cards. Okay? Don't forget that. Your reputation is what makes so many traffic tactics work so well. For example, some people will read your guest articles on blogs just because you created a snazzy title. But there's also a chunk of folks who will recognize your name and read the article because they've heard that you're the go-to person in the niche. Same thing goes for things like webinars. Run a webinar as a lead generator and people are going to show up because they've been hearing your name around the web. Create a clever meme, an infographic, or a video and launch it on social media, and people are going to go crazy sharing it because they know, like, and trust you. Take a look at Oprah's Twitter account or George Takei's Facebook page for examples of people with good reputations who get a lot of viral traffic. So you get the idea. Whether it's your traffic, your partners, your reputation, or any of your other assets, you don't want to waste them. Don't let them grow cold due to neglect. Which reminds me, have you mailed your list, wrote an article for your blog, or posted on social media yet today? Well, if not, go ahead and get to it. So let's go ahead and move on to the next video where you'll learn a few things about becoming upwardly mobile from the old TV show The Jeffersons.